Good morning. So today is a treatment day. This is the first treatment day I've had since I started these vlogs, and I thought I would take you guys along and show you a little bit of how my cancer treatments go. Now, I can't really vlog inside the doctor's office, mainly because there's a bunch of other people there and I don't want to accidentally show any of them or the nurses or anything. So for the most part, this is probably just going to be some a lot of me talking with a few clips here and there of inside. So there we go. I do still have to take all my normal medications on treatment days, but I actually add another one. This is a generic form of Ativan, which is for anxiety, because I have really bad anxiety, and if I don't take these before going to my treatments, I have panic attacks while I'm sitting in the chemo chair. So I have to take these to kind of help keep me calm, and they also kind of zombify me a little bit, where I kind of just spend the whole day completely spaced out or asleep. But honestly, that's kind of what I need, so that I am just completely oblivious to what is even going on. I also have to wear a specific shirt every week, because they administer the treatment through this port in my chest. So I have to wear a button-down shirt to make it easier for them to get to it. And the next thing I have to do is I put on this lidocaine numbing cream on my chest, because otherwise, when they connect me to the machine, feels like I'm being stabbed in the chest. So this helps with that. To keep it in place between now and when I get there, I just place some plastic wrap over it, and it kind of holds itself in place. And then by the time I get there, it'll have kicked in, and when they hook me up, I won't feel a thing. Hopefully. Alright. And now we're ready to go. Oh, and also, Thor is not with us on these days. On my treatment days, we always bring him to his daycare during the day, and then we have him boarded there overnight. And that's just because whenever I go through these treatments and I'm on the medication that turns me into a zombie and everything, it's just kind of hard to dedicate the energy and the time for him. So it's much better for him to be boarded overnight, where he can be taken care of properly. So, like I said, I'm not really going to vlog inside the office, just for everybody else's privacy. But I'll tell you a little bit about what happens when I go in. So first thing is, yes, I do wear a mask when I go in. But as soon as I walk in the door, they make me take it off for a second so they can do a quick COVID screening. But they check my temperature. They ask me all these questions about if I've traveled anywhere or if I've come in contact with anybody who's tested positive or anything. After that, they make me wear a little sticker that says that the screening's been done, and I have to display what my temperature is the entire time. If I take that sticker off, I'll probably get kicked out. So then I head upstairs to the doctor's office, and the first thing they do up there is blood work. They go into the lab and they take my blood. And the cool thing is, usually when you have blood work done, you have to wait days or even weeks before you hear back your results. But they process it within their own lab within 10-15 minutes, and my doctor immediately has the results. That way, if there's anything noticeable going on, he can go ahead and talk to me about it right then. That's how they were keeping track of my hemoglobin counts several weeks back whenever I had the internal bleeding. So then after the lab, then I go and see the doctor, and that's usually a pretty quick appointment, kind of just checking out, making sure that everything's fine, gives me a chance to ask questions if I have any, talk about anything that I want to talk about. Today I'm sure I'll discuss with him what I talked with with the other doctor yesterday about with the new treatment. And then after that is finally time to go get my treatment done. They bring me into another part of the building. They put me in a chair, hook me up to the machine, and then I sit there for the duration of the treatment. And it's much easier now than it was at first. The very first round of chemo that I did back in November and December took 4 hours. That was kind of crazy. I mean, like I said, I took the Ativan, so that kind of like spaces me out, so it wouldn't really feel like I was sitting there for 4 hours, but it was pretty crazy, and I'm sure it felt like 4 hours to her because she was always there with me for every appointment. Unfortunately, she's not allowed to go in there with me anymore, which I understand because of COVID and everything. So I do have to go to my treatments by myself these days, but
you can make a cardboard figure of me and bring me in.
but yeah, this new the treatment that I'm on currently only takes like 30 to 45 minutes. So it's a lot easier now than it used to be. And yeah, so then I sit there for that much time, keep myself entertained with my phone or whatever, and then before I know it, they come over and they say, all right, you're done. And they disconnect me, and I'm free to go. So yeah, I'm almost there. I'll be there in just a few minutes. I might ask them like if I can record them hooking me up, because I don't know, that might be kind of interesting.
Okay? All right, you sure you don't need a blanket or a pillow? You okay? I would like to have
Deep breath and hold it. 1, 2, 3. All right, bud. Perfect blood return. What can I get you while they're mixing everything up?
I think I'm alright. Simple as that. Just like that, back home. And now that we're back home, the last and final thing I do on my treatment days is I go upstairs and I go to sleep for a while to sleep off the rest of this medication. So, good night. And there is what's left of the connection from today. Just a single bandage that I have to leave on for just a couple hours. Mainly because of the fact that I'm on a blood thinner, so if I take it off too soon, it's gonna like gush blood, and that wouldn't be a good thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys later.